What's going on, guys? Here, this is Buzz, and today we're going to be taking a look at 10 amazing things that have changed in Roblox. So there are quite a few features that have looked way different from the old Roblox to the new one, and we're going to be showing you that today. Pretty simple. Otherwise than that, comment down below the thing you hated most that has changed in Roblox, whether it be ticks to Robux, the cursor, different kinds of communities, any kind of thing that's changed that you're like, I don't really like that. And otherwise than that, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, to start everything off, we're going to look at the first homepage you could have of Roblox. This was it right here. It's called the Roblox Virtual Play World. It's pretty cool, pretty interesting. It just shows how it kind of went with the times. And you can really see how old this was, because look at the YouTube video. It still has like the old format in YouTube. I think that's even when they just still did like the rating system, like 5 stars in YouTube, things like that. You don't really see that kind of stuff much anymore. You see like likes and dislikes and things, and you know, those stuff on that nature. But you can still see they have like My Roblox, the games, the catalog's still there, people, even Builders Club is still around. And also the dreaded forums. But also they have like a parents section and like a help, so it's still the same thing, but as the internet progresses to this different kind of looks every time, so has Roblox as well. I just find it pretty cool how the more technologically advanced we get, like the simpler look that comes about with these games. Simple basic colors with very simple text, and it just looks so clean and cool. While it used to be, there's a lot of different like shaders and graphics and all this other cool stuff that made it look like wow. But now we've toned it down to the simple side of things. Obviously, here's the new one. It is the xBuzzerman farts, as you can see, with a whole 5 friends. It shows a lot of different things, and it really has an emphasis on playing games. I know it's all about that, but even like the recently played, the popular friends activity, it focuses only basically on how to play games. For our next one, we're gonna go with the most obvious one, and everyone knows about this. This is how the old logos looked. That was very like stuttered old logos. But here's like one of the first Roblox logos ever. If you even want to look even further, there's this one right here that's even older. I don't think that one really got an official release, but this one was used for a while. Then you know the recent one that just got changed, and now we have this one. This is the new one. I actually really like the new logo. I think it's really awesome, very clean. Like I said, as things progress, things get cleaner. It's a very clean logo that's just overall pretty nice to look at. I definitely thoroughly enjoy the new logo for Roblox. Let me know in the comment section how you guys feel about the new logo. I really would like to see, like, do people like the old one that much? I know it's been around for a very long time, but me personally, I like the new one. If you have a disagreeing statement, go ahead and tell me that. Rip into me. Oh, you xBuzzerman, you're so stupid for having that logo. I hate you. That's totally fine. So for the next one, our third one this is what the old games looked like. It was very simple. This is Roblox 2005. So they're probably still using some form of Internet Explorer. I just remember playing games that old. I mean, if you look at even like the Windows surrounding it, that's like Windows XP. And now we're on Windows 10. This game's been around for a long time, guys. But it really hasn't changed too much. I mean, you can have like your camera modes. It's got a whole lot of different things. Like the top left is what's really kind of intriguing, just for the fact that we didn't have that kind of a thing for a while. I know you can still probably do it on Roblox, but it's more of like a try to be 3D with shading effects. Now everything's, like I said, it's just like plain colors and things like that. And overall, just the textures and stuff are just a little subpar. And you can see the progression from there to this game mode. This is actually me playing. It looks way different. You have now a 16:9 aspect ratio. Everything looks just graphically better. The game is really updated, and it's very cool to see. And even that sexy beast in there looks better. So now we're gonna move into the guests. The guests have looked different as well. This is the first type of guest. This is what they kind of looked like. The general idea. I mean, you can have different textures and things like that, but this is what they that was the old character. And now here are the new ones. It's probably not that noticeable, but they're more rounded and things like that. Roblox is starting to get to a rounded feel. You can actually see shoulders and legs and definition like that, while they used to have some sort of just like real blocky Minecraft like. So you can really tell they're distancing themselves from the Minecraft stereotype that they get a lot, even though they're not related at all. This was a really simple and short one, but overall you can see there has been a difference even in the guests. The worst of the community. Now this one is the biggest one. This is one of the biggest changes ever in Roblox for people to really still be talking about it, and it's ticks. This was the tick symbol right here. This was the kind of ticks logo. There's been definitely a bunch of other ones, and now it's switched to Robux, and Roblox looks like this. Very cool. I think Roblox really fits well with the Roblox theme, just for the fact that it has something to do. I mean, ticks, just like tickets. That's the short word for tickets. Robux, it actually relates to Roblox, and the green, it just looks good. I don't know about you guys, but I like change. I like change a lot, and the new improvement. Some things are not good to be changed. This, in my opinion, it really doesn't. All they did was like rename it and add different values. It's still the same thing. It's in-game currency. And I think at one point they had ticks and Robux at the same time. That was for a very short period. Now it's just Robux. RIP ticks. People are still talking about it just because ticks has been around for such a long time, and they changed it. Roblox does that a lot. They changed the logo that's been around a long time. I like it. Keeps the game kind of fresh feeling, like you're playing a game that's not outdated anymore. So here's probably the largest difference you will ever see in Roblox. This is the first character ever. This is what you kind of saw. Looks very much like you do it in Paint. Very basic, and this was supposed to happen. This was just to show like the concept of the game. So you had a guy that like just literally jumped up and down in Roblox. This was, I assume, 2003 and 2004ish when the game was in like when the game was in like its first beta stages. It was very, very young of a game. And this is probably one of the only images I could find on how old it is. I've played a few simulators for like the first versions of Minecraft, first versions of Roblox ever, and I've actually seen this guy. So this isn't just some sort of whack job photo. It's a legit photo. And then obviously you have the new character, which this is kind of like what you see sometimes. And even newer, you got the guy that actually looks more human, not as blocky. So there's been pretty much 3 major transformations, all of which I think have gotten progressively better. I think it would look too similar to a lot of other games if they would just kept the block theme going. And I think Roblox isn't going for that whole blocky thing, even though it's called Roblox. They want to make it more based on the gameplay, so they kind of circled out, they kind of curved out the shoulders and things like that to make it look like, you know, they're more relatable, more cartoony. Even though this was one of the first games to do the whole block theme and be successful with it in like a modern day atmosphere, they felt like they needed to distinguish themselves even more, so they're kind of slowly getting rid of the block theme and getting to more like smooth textures. Speaking of smooth textures, you can actually even see the total difference right now. This is the old textures versus the new ones. It was like voxel or something like that. That's what I think they upgraded to. And this just shows the type of feats that Roblox is willing to go through to improve their game and to distinguish themselves from all the other games around them. Common games are Minecraft and like Lego games that are associated with Roblox, but they're doing big things to get themselves out of those associations. Even if they're like the pioneer of children's games like this, Minecraft blew up faster, and it blew up way bigger before Roblox was able to blow up huge. So they get the title of having the first, you know, blocky theme. But Roblox doesn't want to compete with Minecraft, so they go and they start doing these smooth textures, which I like a little bit better, actually a lot better. It allows you to do a lot different things, a lot better maps and things like that, which is the whole point of Roblox. Minecraft blocks are essential because you create using blocks. You can't really create using like curved images like they do in Roblox. Roblox isn't about creating maps and things like that. It's about creating game modes and playing those game modes. So by going through this more defined stream or streak, keeping the cartoony look while also having the freedom of curved shapes, curved terrains, I think that's the perfect mix. To finish it all off, well actually this is the last image. This is one that I didn't think it was such a big deal, but people are actually going crazy over it. On the right, it used to be the old cursor for Roblox, and on the left, that's the new one. People really like the old one on the right, and they hate the old one on the left because they love the old one on the old one on the right. Wow, this is very confusing. They love the old one on the right, and the one on the left is just kind of like, eh. So that's apparently a big deal, the cursor. I don't know, I've never really had a problem with a cursor change, but hey, Everyone has their own problems. Then the last thing isn't necessarily things that have changed physically within the game, it's just the community has changed in general. It's gotten really big, so you're starting to see things from everywhere. It's really cool to see how different the community is. It was a really like small niche at one point, and then it turned into this thing where it got pretty popular, but people weren't really dedicated to playing the game 24/7, so they'd be in and out. It'd be like one of those things where you only play on like your school computer on Tuesdays and Thursdays, or maybe you have some free time, let's get on Roblox a little bit. Now it's like a culture of like you can literally play this game and it can consume you. That's the right word. It can be your priority game, the game that you go on just to play. It used to be a game that you just played when you got bored of everything else. Now it's the big dog. It's moved up in the pack, and the community has shown that. Alright guys, I want to thank you all for watching this video. If you could please leave a like if you did enjoy it, and comment down below the best or the worst change that you have ever experienced in Roblox that you did not like at all. I'd like to hear all your opinions, and otherwise than that, I hope you had an amazing day, and maybe I didn't waste all 10 to 15 minutes of your life. Otherwise than that, I'll see you guys next time. Later.